welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudy. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to be back. I know it's been a few weeks since we did a video together, but I'm here with one of my most requested videos, which is my empties. And we've got a full trash can. Like, it is full to the brim. I haven't done this in like a quarter, so we have a lot to go through. I'm gonna try and make it as succinct as possible because there are so many things to go through, but I'm definitely gonna hit on the point whether or not I would repurchase it after going through a whole one. I also love watching empties videos because I feel like it really gives you a good opportunity to see people like me who are influencers and get so much product, to see what they actually go through. To me, like, I have certain things that I will use over and over and over and over again, and it's really hard to get something to be better than that. And I also have a lot of makeup in here as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, you wanna see my trash, keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I post as often as I possibly can, which right now is about once a month, but I would be happy to have you. A portion of this video is very kindly sponsored, and I am very excited to talk about it, by Beekman 1802. Okay, this might not be something I'm realizing that my YouTube fam knows as much as my Instagram family, but if you know, you know that every December, me and Reed post every single day opening different beauty advent calendars, and most of the time they're crazy and we're just having an absolute blast doing it. And last year, for the first time, I got the Beekman calendar, and by far it was everybody's favorite for me to open every single day. So this year, they sent it to me early, and I just want to talk about a few things, why I think it's so special, why I think it would be such a good gift. So first off, out of the 24 days in here, hold please, it's a little heavy, and it's heavy because 16 of the 24 products in here are full size. Let me bring you down so you can see what I'm looking at. So this year, 16 out of 24 are full size. It also includes this really cute story that I am gonna read on my Instagram stories, as well as open one every single day. But I wanna highlight just a few of the products in here that are my personal favorites. I'm not gonna tell you what day they're on so that you can be surprised when you open it, but let's talk about a few. One is their Allure Best of Beauty award-winning milk scrub. This can be used on the face and the body. It's an oat-based scrub. It also has goat milk in it, like all of their products, and it's just so good at breaking down some of the nastiness on the top barrier of the skin and revealing gorgeous, smooth, supple skin underneath. We also have the Mushroom Milk Eye Cream. This is a $50 eye cream, and it is in this box. This has 5% hexapeptides in it, and it is meant to help with under eye wrinkling. It also has 5 mushrooms and goat milk, of course, and people absolutely love this eye cream, including Reed. He is using this one right now in his under eye, so I'm excited for him to have that when we open that day. The two that I'm most excited about are obviously the mini of the milkshake. This is a bi-phase toner with hyaluronic acid and squalene. When you mix it together, it creates the most perfect glow on your skin without looking or feeling greasy, and the mini size is perfect for travel, as well as a mini of their most popular product, the Bloom Cream. This is their moisturizer. It is thick, it's rich. I have given this as a gift in stockings to people for years. This is the perfect travel size. It has goat milk in it. It has the most luxurious formula, and it leaves your skin so glowy. And of course, there are 20 other days in here full of products that I am so excited to dive into. This is a $400 value. You can get it for $179 now on Beekman 1802's website. I think you'll love it, and I think it's a great gift for anyone in your life. So thank you, Beekman 1802, for sponsoring a portion of this video. And again, meet me back on my Instagram December 1 so we can go through each day together. All right, let's dive into some of these empties. I am going to try and do it by category, which is what I usually do. So I'll be back in a second once I have these completely organized. Who else organizes their trash? Only beauty influencers. It is just so weird when you really think about it. Okay, so looking at this layout, we're gonna start with body and then move our way into skincare. So starting off with our body Adi, I used 2 of the native body washes, and honestly, I don't really think either of them are a repurchase for me at this point because there are so many other ones out right now. Cucumber and mint was Reed's favorite, and then sage and sweet citrus was my favorite. I really do like that one, and these are both available in their collection full time. Like you can buy these whenever you want. I just prefer their limited edition scents so much more. Like I think they're more interesting. Right now we're using the apple streusel fall scent, but I bought almost all of them, and I don't like them as much as last year's fall scents, but that's okay. They're still really, really good. I prefer sage and sweet citrus over cucumber and mint, but Native Body Wash literally is the absolute best, and I highly, highly recommend it. I also used the Energizer Mandelic Acid Body Wash from Naturium. I started using this in the summer because I developed acne on my chest and back, which was like a hormonal reaction basically, and I really liked it. It does cool the skin, like actually cool the skin. So if you do have acne on your body, this could be a really good option. I don't necessarily know that this did a lot for me. It's also great for body odor. So if you're someone who like works out a lot, maybe you have to sit before you can get in the shower, you have time before you can shower, this might be a good option for you to help with body odor. But I didn't really notice a huge difference, and right now I'm just so interested in Native that I haven't thought about repurchasing that. I went through 2 Aveeno body lotions. If you know me, I have eczema all over, but right now it's on my inner thighs and it's always on my legs. So I have to put lotion on directly out of the shower on damp skin. This is the Restorative Skin Therapy Lotion, and this is the Daily Moisturizing Lotion. Both are really good, and I can use these in the summer without an issue, but I cannot use something this thin in the winter. In the winter, I have to use like the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream or a balm like the Lipicar balm, because my skin will literally eat this up. And these are pretty similar. This one is an oat repairing cream, so it has provitamin B5 and aloe, and this one is just like their typical daily moisturizing cream that also includes oat because it's Aveeno. Everything they use has oats in it. So these were both great, but they are not going to be good enough for me come winter. I'll tell you that right now. I also went through, I guess we can call this a body wash because I used this on my body, but I also use it on my face. This is the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. This is a 4% benzoyl peroxide acne treatment wash. This is holy grail for me. I prefer to use this over like a salicylic acid wash on my face and on my body. Benzoyl peroxide is really good at helping with body odor, but also inflamed acne. So anytime I feel like my forehead is starting to break out, I will use this and let it sit for like 5 minutes while I do other stuff in the shower. Pits and forehead, and it helps so much. I recently went to the dermatologist, and again, I had acne on my chest and back, and she recommended that I get the 10% version of this for my back. So I'm currently using that one in the shower. I don't know if I would use the 10% on my forehead, but this stuff is the real deal. If your skin can tolerate benzoyl peroxide or it doesn't tolerate salicylic acid, I would say try this out. It's definitely a repurchase for me. As well as these 2 cleansers. Honestly, these are like kind of always in my rotation. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser. I picked up the first one of these when I was in France. Absolutely loved it. Have continued to repurchase in the US. This is not a real oil. I mean, it does have squalene oil in it, but what it does is it basically just emulsifies into a really beautiful sort of like light lather on the skin. So if you have really dry skin, this will not strip it. And this is what I use in the morning, and Reed is obsessed with this. And then I use the Tolerian Purifying Foam Cleanser in the evening. This removes makeup. This helps cleanse the skin fully without drying it out. These 2 pretty much live in my shower, and I'm almost positive I have this one in there right now. But our other cleanser that we're using and testing is the new Dew Baptism Cleanser. So I'll keep you updated on that. But these are ones that I recommend to everybody just because they're so good. Okay, last in the body category are our deodorants. I went through 2 deodorants. I went through the Dove, I mean, these are the 2 I literally almost always go through. The Dove 100 Colors Advanced Care Spray, the dry spray, and then Old Spice Wilderness with lavender. I'm obsessed with this scent. This one is the one I always repurchase. It's a perfect mix between masculine and feminine. And this one is their antiperspirant. This is what I have to use in the summer. Like mommy stinks, mommy sweats, have to use this. But if I want something lighter, I'll typically go in with like the Kosas deodorant, like the roll-on, and then I'll put the spray on top. Right now, I have a backup of this, and then I also have their new Volcano scent, and it is really, really good. That's the one I've been using the most. But don't be afraid to try Old Spice Girlinas, okay? It works, and the smells are pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna consider this body because I do ingest it. Let Me Sleep. I've gone through 2 Let Me Sleeps from Kourtney Kardashian. Oh, here comes those girls. Here comes those girls. Come here. Come here. Come here. See, we're filming. 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody. Hello. I just got back from school. Hello, Hetty. Woo! We've got a husband to do his empties. Say hey, you haven't been on cam in so long.
Welcome back to my channel. It's great to see you here.
I'm gonna hand you the thing that you used.
Okay.
You can tell me what you thought about it.
Sounds like a good deal. Force Shield, a classic morning SPF for your guy Reed Berry. Really like it. Something has stolen
And we'll talk about
its
that.
place in my heart.
Can you believe that? I was shocked.
Yeah, I've used this for a long time, really like it. It's good, it's great, but I found something better.
Well, and what did you like about it? Because you were buying it over and over and over. Like, you've probably gone through 20 of those.
Yeah. It just rubs in really easily, lightweight, non-greasy, yada yada.
Oh, you want to talk about your new favorite?
Sure. Paula's Choice has created something even lighter.
And what's it called?
It's called Barrier Protect Mineral Sunscreen. Broad Spectrum SPF 30.
Maybe you can hold it up to the camera.
It's not working. Why isn't it working?
It's working.
Okay. This stuff is even lighter, rubs in even more easily. I feel like the Hero left like a little bit of a cast sometimes, and it got more like clumped up in my facial hair. And this is just very like watery in a good way. Like it just goes right in. There's not a lot of thickness to it.
And I want to say the zinc oxide in this is at 17%. And this one is a mix of titanium oxide and zinc. So it's only 3% zinc oxide, which is why you're getting less of a cast. Zinc is like that pure white pigment that like lifeguards would have on their face. And that's what you put in mineral sunscreen. But also this has allantoin and centella asiatica. So it's
Allantoin? The heck is allantoin?
It helps with sensitive skin and sensitized skin. It helps calm and soothe it, which we both have very sensitive skin and we both have acne prone skin. So there's extra stuff in here to help with that type of skin, which he has, and he loves this. It is a bit pricier than this one, and it's got more fluid ounces in here, actually, if you would believe it. So if you've gotten someone in your life on Force Shield and they like it, maybe try this one next.
Love that stuff. SOS spray, you know
Panda
it.
version.
You love
Kung
it.
Fu Panda version.
Tower 28 continues to do their thing. I usually especially use this on my neck after I shave, before I put on moisturizer in the evenings. It's very soothing. It's very refreshing.
So almost
it comes
like
out in a very fine spray. It's lovely.
Almost instead of like an aftershave,
yes,
you would use hypochlorous acid. So far we would not repurchase this.
It's good, but I've got better.
And we will repurchase these.
Correct.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Next up.
You haven't done empties in a while.
I know. Are you gonna tell them what it is?
Murad Cellular Repair Hyaluronic Cream. Cellular Hydration Repair Cream.
Hattie, enough.
There's no hyaluronic about it. Cellular Hydration Repair Cream from Murad.
You liked it.
Yeah, it was good. It's an evening moisturizer. Very creamy. It was good when it was cold out. And I feel like I bailed on it when it got warm because it was too much. It was too oily once it got hot. But I liked it in the winter when I was dry.
Speaking of,
Beekman Bloom Cream.
who's sponsoring this video
Shout out Beekman.
with their admin calendar, which as you know is basically a joint sponsorship.
Yes. I need a little money from that, I'd say.
You get money!
I get products. It's fine. Bloom Cream, evening moisture, you know, what's not to like?
You love
it's good
it.
stuff.
It's like your favorite.
I really
In the winter especially.
In the winter. I love this little cap, the way that it comes out in a little bloom. And there are some mix-ins that sometimes I use.
Yes, the boosters.
The boosters.
Yes.
Sorry, I got mix-ins on the brand because we have a Ninja Creamy now.
And we're doing a lot of mix-ins.
A lot of creamies, a lot of mix-ins.
Okay, and then the last thing I was gonna say is you liked this one a lot.
Yes.
Would you repurchase?
Yes. Cucumber Mint Native Body Wash.
He specifically requested that scent.
It's funny, she was like, what do you want for the summer? And I was like, I don't know, like cucumber mint, something seems very like spa-esque. And this was that.
Yep.
I liked it.
Okay, we will definitely be repurchasing Bloom Cream. We have about 4 fall scents to get through before we go back to Cucumber Mint. Anything else you'd like to say to the people?
You're beautiful and I love you.
I love you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Well, that was fun. Happy to have him back in the studio. He uses a lot of my skincare, so it's always fun to see what he thought, because a lot of the times these empties just end up in my bin and like he and I never talk about it. So interesting little tidbits there. All right, let us continue with hair and then we'll go into makeup and then skincare. So for hair, I only had 2 things, which is kind of shocking because I feel like usually I have a lot more. One is a shampoo, and this is from DP Hue. This is their ACV apple stem cells and hyaluronic acid revitalizing shampoo. I love DP Hue. I love this line. The conditioner in here, I'm still using up. I loved this shampoo. I think it felt really good on my scalp. It's not cooling or anything like that, but it's also color safe. So it helps kind of clarify the scalp a little bit with ACV, but also hydrating, good for colored hair, which I have. And it was just a really nice shampoo. I don't know if I would repurchase this over like my Crown Affair, the Ritual. Like that's just my favorite shampoo of all time. However, if I got this again in PR, I would absolutely use it. I just have more stuff to go through right now. So this is like a TBD on if I would repurchase. And honestly, same with this. I got this in PR. This is Pacifica's Scalp Love with rosemary and mint serum. Rosemary oil is like supposed to help with your hair growth, and my hair has grown quite a lot in the past 6 months from basically having a really short bob to hair like down to here, and I don't think that this serum had anything to do with it, if I'm being honest. I think it's just because I haven't been cutting my hair and my hair just happens to grow faster than most people. I know a lot of people really like there's like a specific rosemary oil that people really like, but that they're being sued right now by a bunch of people. I would recommend this one if you want to try a rosemary oil or a rosemary serum. This actually isn't an oil, that's why I'm saying that I recommend it. It's more of a really lightweight watery serum. So if you're someone who has fine, thin hair and you don't want to deal with like an oily scalp, try this one. It also has mint in it. It feels really good on the scalp. I liked it. I think it's a good pre-wash like scalp treatment, but I don't know. There's a lot of other ones out there. I don't think it did anything for me, but it didn't hurt my hair. Okay, so makeup wise, you're gonna guess immediately what the first thing is. I went through 2 Rare Beauty eyebrow gels. I'm about to go through 2 more, and they literally sent me like 4 the other day, and I was like, thank you so much. I'm addicted to these. That is how I get my brows into these shapes. If I don't have this on, my brows are 50% thinner looking than this. It is by far my favorite brow gel I've ever used. I use it every single day, and even though Maybelline kind of did dupe it with this Super Lock, I continue to use the Rare Beauty because I think the formula is slightly thicker, so it helps put it in place a lot easier for me. It is completely clear, and you have to put this on completely dry, clean skin, so you would need to do it at the beginning of your routine instead of the end, but it is so freaking good. If you haven't tried this, you absolutely should, especially if you have coarse or unruly brows. I'll just keep using it forever. I also used up a whole Summer Fridays sheer skin tint. This is my favorite skin tint on the market, point blank. I've talked about this year after year, and there's nothing like it. It's so sheer, it's so lightweight, it's so glowy, it's perfect for oily skin. My favorite to use in the summer by far. I like to use the Hourglass one more in the winter because it's a bit thicker for dry skin. But if you have oily skin, you must try this skin tint. I wear shade 4. It doesn't have an SPF in it. It's not fragranced. It's perfect for everyday use. It's liquidy. It doesn't like emphasize dryness. It's absolutely beautiful. If you have not tried this yet, these are like top tier recommendations from me that I would highly recommend, and I've already repurchased both of them. So I wear shade 4 in the Summer Fridays. Okay, the last makeup product that I've used up is the Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment in Strawberry Glaze, which is by far my favorite one that they have ever made in the sheer ones. So like, I obviously love all the color ones, but this one is by far my favorite in the transparent base that they have. It smells so freaking good. It tastes good. This just reminds me so much of the summer that I came out with the Berry Freckled pen, because this was coming out around the same time and it just felt so serendipitous, and it was like this big strawberry summer, and I did a campaign with them with this product, and I just absolutely love it. I have one more in my backup drawer that I haven't pulled out because it was limited edition and I probably can never get it again, but it was so freaking good, but it was just time to go. I didn't have any left in there. I actually used up a perfume. I was shocked by this. I honestly kind of want to like open it and just put some of the other one in there, but this is Fleur's Father Figure. I went through this so fast. This scent is so freaking good. It's so unique in so many ways, and it gives me everything that I want from like an everyday scent. This is considered, a lush green scent, but to me, it's like, I can't even categorize it because it's so good. It's obviously got a little sweetness to it. It smells like, I don't know. I can't tell you what it smells like. I think figs are in here. Like, I will pop up the notes on the screen because I'm not very good at this. But guys, if you haven't tried Father Figure, it is probably Fleur's best scent. This one in Caramel Skin, I cannot get enough of. And I will probably buy another one of this mini so I can travel with it because it is so good and I do have the full size. Okay, let's talk skincare. Let us go through by category, maybe? Okay, yeah, we can do that. We'll start with sprays. I went through a Universal Skin Solution Dermal Spray from Prequel. This is their hypochlorous acid spray. It also has mineral concentrate in it. And for whatever reason, I think that the SOS spray works better for me when it comes to soothing the skin. I really don't know why because they both have hypochlorous acid in it, but I noticed a faster reaction to my skin positively when using Tower 28. So I will probably repurchase the SOS over this one. However, this mist is really, really fine. And I liked the product. I just felt like SOS works better. I really couldn't tell you why. I also used up a Slug Boost from Future Wise. This is a hydrating facial spray and it's just the best. It is the best at giving glow to your skin. My favorite used to be the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil and I still love this. Like I have it up here as a setting spray or finishing spray, but I already have this one out too and I go for this one way more because the spray is a lot finer and it just mists on the skin and leaves the most gorgeous glow afterwards. So I was using this to kind of lock in my skincare at the end of the night in the summer so that I didn't have to actually slug on my skin. I just used this spray to lock everything in and I absolutely love this. You can only get Future Wise at Target. I have no idea why, but if you haven't tried their stuff, they are really good, which speaking of, I'll just go ahead and say I also used up their Slug Cream. So freaking good. They have like 4 or 5 things in their line and one of them is this moisturizer. This is the perfect moisturizer to wear under SPF. It's not too heavy and it's also not too light. So if you have dry skin, I think you would like this under SPF. But if you have oily skin, this is a great one to wear at night by itself because it's really just feels so juicy on the skin. I love everything in the line. They just came out with a lip treatment as well. But the moisturizer and the spray to me are the standouts in that line. Which speaking of moisturizers, I also used up a Hydro Boost water cream. Reed used this up as well. I should have had him talk about this, but like we scraped it to the bottom. This is a thicker version of their Hydro Boost. So instead of it being just like this really lightweight gel, it still has that gel feeling, but it's got a little bit of a thickness to it so it sticks around on the skin a little bit longer. This is what I'm using downstairs currently in the evenings. So I'll do like a hydrating essence and then I'll put this on and it is perfect for the summer. I was using a thicker moisturizer and my dermatologist was saying like that's why you're getting milia and these things because your skin is already producing oil because it's hot and humid outside. And I switched to the Hydro Boost water cream. It's helped so much. So this is definitely my pick as the summer moisturizer. It's not gonna be thick enough for me for winter. So once I go through the next one, I probably won't repurchase it until summer again. But I absolutely love this new formula. It feels great on the skin and it's affordable. So essence and serums wise, I went through a Rhode Glazing Milk. I love this stuff. It's hydrating, it has ceramides in it. It's just a good overall hydrating like milky essence. A lot of Korean brands have products similar to this, including Monday Born. Monday Born is a skincare brand that is owned by Bubel, which is the company I work for, and it is so good. It's called the Source Essence. I highly recommend you try it if you haven't. This one is really, really good as well. But I have a couple others that I like a little bit more that I think that I will go through before I would repurchase this. This was accepted by the National Eczema Association, so if you have super sensitive skin, this could be a good option with like minimal ingredients. I really, really love everything that Rhode does, and this is no exception. I just think there are a lot of milky essences out there right now. I'm using the one from Haru Haru, and I freaking love it. And then once I go through that, I'll probably go back to Source from Monday Born. I went through 2 hydrating serums, one from The Ordinary and one from Bare Minerals. Strangely enough, loved them both. This one was the Soothing and Barrier Support Serum from The Ordinary. This is that one that was going viral for being pink, and it works really, really well. I had one more squirt. So this product it literally helps soothe the skin in like 2 hours. It has lipids, vitamins, and other things in it to help with epidermal repair on the skin. So if I was dealing with redness or irritation, I would put this on really thick and let it sit for like 20 minutes. And I swear it would make a huge difference in my skin. I could totally see myself repurchasing this. I have a few other hydrating serums that I need to go through, but I do think that this, like these two together, if you have irritated skin, this is a great combo for a toner and a serum before you go in with your moisturizer, because this actually works and it feels great on the skin. And this one is more of just like a general hydrating serum from Bare Minerals. This is the Pure Moisture Serum with 1% PGA and plant algae. It's in a glass bottle. I actually did an ad for them for this serum because I liked it so much. It's just like the perfect texture for a hydrating serum. I don't know if you've tried the glazing fluid from Rhode. It's a little thin for me. It kind of just seeps right into the skin as soon as you put it on. This one had this like thick, sort of milky, gooey texture to it, and it just felt amazing on the skin. Like sometimes I felt like I didn't even need to put a moisturizer on top because it felt so plumping. I would absolutely repurchase this one, especially when we get closer to the winter months. Bare Minerals, I'm like, who thought they would have good skincare? But I'm telling you, this serum is actually something very special. And if you're looking for a nice hydrating serum, this could be a good option. Okay, I went through a mask, which is crazy. This is the Peach Slices Snail Rescue Mask. There's still some left in the bottom of this, but honestly, it was time to put it away. I've had this for years. But this is a really cool jelly mask where basically it's 95% snail mucin concentrate. I've always noticed that there is not a lot of masks on the market to help people with sensitive and sensitized skin. Like, what's something that we can use that's affordable, that will help bring the redness down in our skin, help plump it up? And this one is an affordable option that works very, very well. Again, 95% snail mucin concentrate, and I would basically just put this on in the shower and leave it on for like 20 minutes. And then once you take it off, your skin just feels supple and soft. It's very, very good. Peach Slices is a like subsidiary brand of Peach and Lily. So if you like Peach and Lily, you might like this brand as well. And if you like snail mucin, you will definitely like that. Okay, my last empties are my sunscreens that I went through. I went through 3 sunscreens and they're all a little bit different, and I'll tell you that I've already repurchased one of them. So the first one that I went through was this Flawless Complexion Tinted SPF 50 from Coats. This is the lighter shade, and this is a 20% zinc oxide sunscreen. I love this sunscreen, especially for the colder months. It gives you the glow. It absolutely gives you the glow, and they just recently expanded into deeper shades. So it is perfect if you have sensitive skin, if you have dry skin, or if you want a really, really glowy finish. This is really thick, so I only use this if I have like a serum on underneath, because you do not need a moisturizer with this SPF. You can get this at Ulta, and it's an SPF 50. I will definitely repurchase this for the winter. I also used up a Force Shield Super Beam from Hero Cosmetics. This is an SPF 30. It is 17% zinc oxide, so this will work best on lighter skin tones. This has a little bit of a glow to it, like shimmery-ish finish. So if you don't like that, this will not be your thing. Whereas the Force Shield Flex has a green tint to it to help with redness. I prefer this one because it gives a glow and it is really thin and lightweight. But in the thin and lightweight category, to me, nothing really beats out the Elta MD UV Clear. And this is the one that I'm currently using and have repurchased. This is an SPF 46. It is a tinted sunscreen. It is a chemical and mineral sunscreen, so it includes zinc oxide and octinoxate. So this will work on multiple skin tones. It's beautiful. It is so lightweight. It feels like your skin is drinking water. It leaves a glow afterwards. It has a really nice neutral shade tint to it that's deep enough that it doesn't leave a white cast on my skin tone. It is expensive, but it's also the one that is recommended constantly by dermatologists. So if you have sensitive skin, you will love this. And I just can't get enough of it. I don't think this will be thick enough for me in the winter, but until it gets cold, which it's not yet, this will be the one that I use. Good grief. That was a lot. I'm sorry. I will never let it go that long again, because I love empties videos and I really wanted to talk about all of these. And I already have a few things that I need to talk about for next time. And then we can see as we get into the fall empties, like how my skincare and my makeup really changes as we get into it. I'm really, really excited for that. And again, thank you Beekman 1802 for sponsoring a portion of this video. I'm so excited to do advent calendar season with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions on any of these products down below, and let me know what you've emptied in the past couple months. I'm always curious to see what you guys are using up, and I will see you in the next one really soon. Bye.